There we go. I want to introduce you to Amber. Amber was recently talking to a neighbor of hers who was describing a situation to where their family had lost their income and they were really trying to struggle to figure out how to stay into the neighborhood. And she really wanted to help, and Amber was a part of a group that seeks to pool their money together with one another to be able to help those that they know. She was a part of this because she was finding time and time again that she wanted to help folks, but had no means to be able to do that on her own. But if she did have the means, she wondered if it was the best choice. My name's Darin Peterson, and I reside in Oakland, California with these three wonderfully beautiful people. My family there. And we are a part of a growing membership of people that are finding ways of being able to pool money together with those that we want. We really felt that many years ago that we needed to kind of have some imagination. And so a bunch of us showed up onto Wall Street to be able to do a money drop. And what a money drop on Wall Street means is that you literally take thousands of dollars and you throw it up on the air right before the stock market bell rings. And we just wanted to be able to spark the imagination that there is another way possible. What was interesting out of that is that we really started to ask, why is there so much capital, so much resources, but then there are so much need? And there was a study that was recently done that said that, what is the likelihood of you being able to come up with $2,000? And they found out that 50% of Americans would have a very difficult time coming up with that $2,000. I also come from a faith tradition, and a guy from the UK gave me a paper called Embezzlement, the Sin of Contemporary Christianity, which he was really asking the question of what is the church to do with the money in which they receive. When we talk about the charity industry, it's a very large industry. That number right there, if you're trying to add up the zeros, is $335 billion that was given last year charitably. Charitable giving is on the increase in the United States, and this number only represents that. What's interesting is when you start to follow where the money's coming from, we often think that corporations, foundations are the most generous. 72% of all giving happens from people like Amber and people like you. 72%. So we started to ask, where is it that they're giving it and how are they giving it? What is it that they're looking to be able to do? And this is where we came up with Common Change. We said, what would happen if we started with abundance? Where we started to say in groups of people would just simply pool together the little of which they had together. And then out of that, they would end up finding ways to be able to connect and give it to people that they care about. The reason for keeping it relationally is because we think that relationships really matter when addressing issues of poverty and safety nets, and when we find ourselves in those times to where we're looking for help. And so other members of the group are the ones responsible for bringing the opportunities before the group. And we found that charitable giving often happens individually, and there's something really powerful when you can leverage the wisdom of the group, where you're able to look at other friends in the group and to be able to say, how might we best be able to help someone? So you're wondering how this actually works. I want you to watch how this actually works. Your neighbors need you, and you need your neighbors. Your coworkers need you, and you need your coworkers. May together we reimagine what a shared economy looks like. Thank you.